Hello, everybody. My name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing for Float Fishing series. Between episodes, while I was eating dinner a few minutes ago, I did just catch a few fish, nothing major other than this 413 gram white bream, uh, half kilo common there as well too. So probably 510 silver here, nothing major. 11 silver, so not too bad. 4 silver was from that white bream, and the rest just kind of made everything what it was. So not a bad, probably 10 minutes there. And then today might be a little bit of a strange episode. I think I'm going to go after a couple different things. Start off with our typical, let's go see if we can't get the elusive bream trophy. It's been a while since I've tried it, so go do that, and then maybe go over to Belaya and do some fishing there. Excuse me, got the hiccups after eating too. So I'm seeing 5142 is picking back up again, which I think is our rock over here, if I remember correctly. Yep. All right, and it's a 17 clip on it, so I'll go 15 on the bolo rod. So size 1 hook, P porridge is what I'm seeing has been the active. Let's go ahead and just set that down for now, and then I need to go boop and boop. And I set these 2 rods up between episodes. Really didn't miss much there. Same setup as what I had on the bolo rod, P porridge, size 1 rage hook, and bream ground bait. Except for this one doesn't have a clip, the right clip on it at all. Didn't look at the other one, but this one, a short clip. So 17 clip on this one. That cast out. This we need to reel in. 2 meters deep is a little too deep. Let's go 1.5 meters. Or 150 centimeters. However you want to look at it. That looks like it's going to work. So a few minutes early, but I'd rather be here and ready than be late. Do our typical dig, 45.3. So hopefully today the fish gods are a little bit better to me. They seem to be over on my spin fishing episode, so we'll see about on float fishing. If winding was any sort of an indication, it probably will be a little bit better than yesterday. Although strangely, yesterday's video is getting a lot of views, and I don't know why. Small bream, but a bream. Nibble there on 2, not enough to even try it. Looks like the bowler rod may be getting something here. Let's take a little bit of slack out of it. Nope. I jumped the gun. That was my fault. Looks like a marker, just short of a marker. That's unfortunate. One kilo bream marker. It is Monday afternoon, so you will see, or Monday evening. It's actually pretty early for me recording. I'm about an hour earlier than normal today. So you will see a bunch of weekly records because of that. Basically, it's very early in the week still. I don't know what he's being dramatic about, but he's being dramatic. Another bream. 1.4 kilo. Either there's no one else here or no one else is catching fish. Now there's one other person here catching fish. My nose is not happy with me. It's a beautiful day outside. It was in the 50s today. But the freezing to 50s to freezing to 50s we got going on. Been a little bit rough on my allergies. As you can tell by my voice wanting to go away there. Evidently being good is rolling upside down on your back. Calm yourself, buddy. There's a sneeze that just doesn't want to come out for me. Hate that feeling. Another marker bream. Just barely. That was actually a lot smaller than I thought it was. I'm gonna recast this one. I picked it up earlier and I think I got it in a weird spot. Let's make sure I've got I have had no clip on that one, so I have no idea where I've been casting it. Don't know if that was a fish or the wind blowing it over. Did it again. Rock. All right. Dog's gonna go explore the house for a little bit. We'll see if he goes in and picks up a squeaky toy. He will hit his tail on the wall while shaking, though. He did find a squeaky toy. Looks like it's not breaking the mic gate, though. Non-marker, unfortunately. See, I cast that almost full blast, and I did not look like I actually hit 17 meters. I wonder if I'm just not getting this where I need to. Come on, fish. Someone has the squeaky beaver. Muting so you don't have to endure squeaky beaverness. All right, got that fish hooked. We'll see what we got here. This is promising. don't think it's a trophy, but I think it's a promising, good size. Son of a. I hate this game sometimes. In real life, there's no way that fish would have slipped that hook. Absolutely zero chance. I'm about to say screw going after big fish and only go ahead and after little fish from now on. Get an ultralight rod instead of a big rod. It's just frustrating that there's a 10% or whatever random chance that fish that is obviously hooked slips off the line for no freaking reason. One of the best damn hooks in the game. If I didn't have tension on it, that would be one thing, but unless I pulled the lips off the fish, there's no way that thing came out. Are you hooked? Are you set? Let's see if this one actually stays on. This is another decent one. Not a trophy, but a decent fish. 2.28, using a slider rig unlocked as we got to float fishing 50. Whipless bream. Someone's having himself a good time switching between squeaky toys. Get the feeling I'm gonna have to let him outside to go run here in a few minutes. Seems like he's about to get the zoomies. We'll try and at least get through Bream before I do that. Wouldn't mind spending some time with him and then coming back for tomorrow night over at Belaya. In game tomorrow night. Actually, I think that's what we're gonna do. Try and get through bream time here. Come on, fish. Might be a marker, but I don't think so. Nope. All right. Let's switch one of these over to garlic dough and see if we have any more luck. I don't even think this is a marker. Just barely. Decent one. Nice hide there. Not what I expected. $1.2 kilo bream. Want to see if things pick up here about 7 o'clock. If they don't, I may take a quick break, come back in the evening tomorrow, and try and get something over at Belaya. Someone of the four-legged variety is telling me he does need to go play. You may be able to hear him occasionally. Keep muting so you don't hear him whining. Crappy Bream there. Another crappy Bream. All right, it doesn't feel like it's gonna pick up any, so it was worth a try. Looks like it's doing this stupid thing again where there's tension even though there isn't. At least on rod 2 there. Or it acts like it's hooked into the ground or something. So 17 Bream there, not too bad. At 29 minutes, so some of that was coming over here. No, well, we did get that order. There's 19 silver there for that hide. And otherwise, we got 33 silver there, 34 silver. So 19 and 34, we'll just do 20 and 34 is 54 silver overnight there. So I'm going to take a quick pause and then we'll come back probably the next evening in game. And I think I'm going to go over to Belaya and do some fishing there. So take a pause and be back in a few minutes. All right, we're back. It's a little bit later than I actually wanted to be back, but it is what it is there. Ended up taking a quick break, took a shower, things like that. So we're over here at Belaya. We're about as far up the river as you can go. I don't know if I even have the Belaya map. I'll have to look here in a second. But fishing for perch, rough, maybe a little bit later. Basically anything we can get out here. So getting some decent perch. I missed one because I forgot what button I needed to push and almost stopped the recording instead of started from pause. So I've got both of these with size 8 hooks and red worm for the bottom rods. And then the bolo rod right now I have on a size 10 hook. I may go with smaller hooks when we get to nighttime. This may be a long episode too. Just we'll see how things go today. So far, we're catching some decent fish. So I'm not going to complain. Everything has a 10-meter clip on it right now. I do need to adjust the quiver tip on rod 3. I see I haven't done that yet. Little roach, not necessarily what I was looking for, but I may go bigger hooks or bigger hook on this rod, on the bowler rod. Do I even have the map here? So yeah, I'm about as far up as you can go, or I guess downriver. This is a river that flows south to north in game. Leak, interesting. For a size 10 hook. So far, action-wise, it's been very active. Well, that one's going to take a bit to pull in, so let's get this real quick before we lose this fish. Nice gibble there. I missed that one. $1.4 kilo common. Can't remember if I did this between episodes or not, but I did buy 2 of these flat clay pair sinkers. A lot of what we fish on is clay surfaces, so having that kind of masks or camouflages the sinker. You can buy sand and silt colored ones too, and we probably will as things go on. Small perch, not really what I was hoping for size-wise, but it'll do. Dig up some island worms. Nice, 3 red worms. Since we're using red worms quite a bit recently, I'll take that for sure. All 3 of these rods have red worm. Or if you look at VK, all 3 of these rods have dung worm on them. Looks like another bleakish. Yep. Marker bleak. I did not look at the cafe or anything like that when I got here. Just wanted to have some fun. And I was absolutely correct that the dog wanted to go out and play. He ran around for a good 10-15 minutes crazy before we came back in. That's good for him. He's, let's see, he's about 18 months old at this point. And high energy breed. We go for about 1.5 miles or 2 3/4 mile walks a day. But there's times he just needs to run and play, and I've got a bad knee, so running around ain't fun for me. I was too late on that. So he picked a toy up and ran around with it in the backyard for a little bit. Got a fish over there on 2. Looks like a perch. Just from the way it swam there. I didn't do that. Let that float. This was a perch. Good marker perch too. I was too late on that one. So my experience is, especially if you set a clip on your bolo rod, the rod will feed out to that clip and then stop if you don't open and close the reel. So that's why you see me almost always open and close the reel after I cast out a bolo rod, especially on a river where I want it to float downriver. A lot of times I do that on a lake because I want to set the rod down, and that'll allow some slack in the line so that when I pick the rod up, I don't move the float immediately and scare whatever might be biting it off. Nice perch there. Small perch. Sooner or later, I'm going to remember to change the quiver tip on this rod. Marker perch. This one was getting to the point where I wouldn't be able to see it even with binoculars easily while I was reeling in the other rods. That's why I brought it in. Another good marker perch. Again, right as I cast it, I remember I want to set the quiver tip on that rod. Another marker perch. So I'm curious, what do you all think I should do? Should I start aiming for bigger fish and get a bigger telestick, or should I start looking at maybe getting a good ultralight telestick and fishing small, medium-sized fish with the telestick? What would you want to see? I'm a little frustrated with how many fish have slipped off hooks. So that's what's making me think like ultralight could be fun. A bit risky at times too, but and that does open up kind of dual leaderboards, because telestick leaderboards and ultralight leaderboards. Nice white ream there. Rough already. Because of the rain. Change the quiver tip because of rough. I was debating, do I want to change one of these over to target rough? I think it's a little early for that. Now, if I start catching more rough, that may change my thought process there. That's what my brain was thinking through of. Is it time to move one of those to targeting rough a little bit more? The post I saw had them catching rough on size 8 hooks, which are probably too big in my opinion. Would like to go smaller. Let's see what a size 4 hook does. I'm just too late there because I had the shovel in my hand. Baby perch. Nope. Didn't quite get there. Another perch. Yeah, dog kicking. Another rough. It's still early. Still feels too early to switch over to rough fish. The rain's helping for sure there. I have to say though, from a quantity of fish perspective though, this spot's been pretty good. We're about 20 minutes in, I think, to fishing here with 27 fish. I think I stopped right at the half-hour mark. Wrong one. Marker perch. Between episodes, I'll take a look at some bigger rods and an ultralight rod and come back tomorrow with some options that we can talk about and see. I kind of like the thought of going for an ultralight. I just don't know if I can get a decent ultralight rod for a price. I learned to fish gudgeon and bleak and rough and those type of things. Rather than going for grass carp and mirror carp and big carp. I don't know. Like I said, give me your thoughts below. And then I'll look at equipment as well. We may have to wait to level 20. Nice, got that one time. We may have to wait to level 20 until we unlock Volkov as well too. Nice, bleak. Volkov is like the Walmart of Russian fishing for. It's got everything you could want. Everything's in stock. It's kind of the basis for prices as well too. Everything has a modifier that's based off of Volkov's prices. Nice roach here. Like I think here is 150% of Volkov's tackle store. So everything you buy here is 50% more than Volkov. I think I'd have to look. Price. It's only 110, not too bad. So everything here is 10% more. That's one thing you need to factor into your calculations when you're looking to buy stuff is, are you going to save enough by leaving and paying to leave potentially and paying to come back than you are to just buy it here? It's a nice perch there too. First marker off. Let's see if going to smaller hooks does anything for Ruff. Rod 2 has a smaller hook. And one thing I also did between episodes is I bought a fluorocarbon leader. This one's a small one. Wherever I bought it only had a 3 kilo, but I kind of had this planned where I knew I was going after a smaller fish. I would have wanted a 5 1/4 or 5.4, but wherever I was didn't have those in stock. Honestly, might have been here. And I knew I was going to be targeting smaller fish, so I wasn't as worried about having a 3 kilo leader. Nice perch. Just getting too far downriver for me. Pretty soon it'll get dark and our flashlight won't go that far anyway. Small rough. Another good perch, marker perch. Nice marker off. Yeah, there wasn't anything on here. My bad. Thought there was. I'm enjoying this, so today may be a longer episode, especially since I cut, I think, the last two off short. Was it the last two or only the last one? I did realize I've been a dumb for a while and not added all the float ones to the float playlist. Somewhere along the line, I had a failed upload from YouTube, and when I re-uploaded it again, it with the same title, it got confused and stopped putting things in the playlist. So fixed that last night, and I think I had to address episode numbers because that's one thing I always forget to do. I'll change the title, but I'll forget to increment the episode number. It can get interesting because there's times I'll have two or three of the same number, and then increment one or two, and then have two or three more with the same number, and having to figure out which one's right. Episode 29. Always fun. And figuring out where you stop or where I forgot to start incrementing is always fun too, having to scroll through the playlist. Nice rough. Especially on the big hook. Which reminds me, I can swap this hook for a smaller hook. Because I took that hook off here. Another rough. I only had two size 8 hooks. I think I lost one a couple days ago over at Bear. Ooh, didn't think I was going to get switched over to this one in time. Not what I expected, but it was a good fish, so I won't complain. What are the trophies here that you can close out? I honestly don't even know. We're at Belaya, so bleaks, roaches, ruffs, white bream, dace, crayfish. There's a lot of things we could get. Nice rough. Ow. Just got punched in the face by an upside down dog. Probably heard his paw scrape along my headphones. He's really going to balance himself, but his front paw just whacked me in the face. Small rough. What are you? Roach. Kilo roach. Nice fish. Whoa. Where'd the fish go that was on there? Let's go full rough fishing. Or evidently roach fishing. $50 fish, though, is not a bad total so far. I forgot to mute there. Whoops. It sounded weird. I was taking a drink out of a bottle of soda and putting the cap back on. Tiny, crappy crucian. Tiny rough. It's the depth right at 2 meters. Pretty happy with the 1.5 I've got on Polo right now. Tiny, tiny, tiny white bream. Nice rough. Marker. Keep in mind, right now we're basically doing no wear and tear to our equipment. I mean, yeah, there'll be a little bit to the line and things like that, but as far as to the reels and everything else, probably nothing. Just because we're not getting big fish, we're getting smaller fish. So we're not putting a lot of strain on the friction brake or anything like that. Other person here fishing rough has got a couple of good rough. Name's not the best name in the world, so I'm not going to say it, but no, now there's a second person here fishing rough too. Nice chub. That's what she said. Small perch. Looks like a bream. Was a bream. Going bream. Perch. Answer to the question of what is the meaning of life fish. Good old 42-gram fish. Big roach. Another 1 kilo roach. Fish just give up. Looks like it. Probably roach or a gibble the way it was nibbling. Some more red worms, good. On marker off. Marker off. Nice rough. Another good marker rough. On Ruffe and Perch. A little bit longer here. I'm having fun, so that's the only reason we're still fishing, because we're well over an episode time. But I kind of feel like I need to make it up after the past couple days of stupidity. Another marker off. Thought I dropped my cell phone on the floor. Went to go grab it. It wasn't on the floor. No, it was in my pocket. Just sounded like it was on the floor. And I was too late there. All right. Yeah. See if we can't get one more fish before I call it. Looks like there might be one on 2 right now anyway. Yep. Tiny bleak. But we'll wrap it up on a nice number of fish. So just shy of an hour, I think, fishing. And 69 fish in the deep net. I'm going to guess over 100 silver. 70. That was not as good as I was hoping for at all. Rod, gibble, white eyed, chub, pike, brown trout. So nothing from the cafe either. We just didn't really get the big rough. We got a bunch of smaller rough. But either way, I had fun. Got a decent number of fish. Got another 70 silver. So appreciate everyone watching. We'll be back again tomorrow. Hope you all have a good one. And we'll see you then. Bye-bye now.